In inheritance, we have sometimes we encounter ambiguities. In what case? You take multiple inheritance. What is multiple inheritance? You have a class A, another class B, and you are trying to derive this. So class C is from two classes A and B. So these are the parent classes and this is the child class, right? So when one class is derived from two or more base classes, right, both this base class A, this class A and this class B might have same function. Both this class A and B can have same function. Okay, this also has one function print and this also has another function print. And from where is this class C derived? Class C is derived from class A and class B. When it is derived from class A and class B, we are actually talking about, whenever we are talking about inheritance, we are saying that child class object can inherit the properties of parent class. Meaning the child class object can access the functions of the parent class. So I'll be creating COBJ. Fine. I have created an object for class C. After creating object for class C, if I write obj.print, which print should it call? Should it call class A print or should it call class B print? Is the point here. Why? Because class C is derived from both A and B. Multiple inheritance. Okay, multiple inheritance. Let's see this example here. See this. Here, if you observe, class A is having a function func. Okay, it is having a function func. Class B is also having another function func. See out, I am in class A. Here also see out, I am in class B. Right. You see how the class C is derived in red color. You see, I wrote there class C colon public A comma public B. This is what our multiple inheritance is. Public A and public B. It means class C can inherit properties of both class A and class B. It can inherit the properties of both class A and class B. But what is happening here? I am C. Okay, this is fine. I am inheriting from both A and B. This is multiple inheritance, this statement. But when I am creating object for class C, that is child class, for this I am creating object and I am calling the function func. Compiler will throw error saying that I am confused because class C is having two parents A and B. Which parent class function should I call? Should I call of A or B? This is an ambiguity. Ambiguity means confusion. So a compiler will throw ambiguity error saying that there are two functions with name func. I do not know what to do. Right? Which one to select? It will simply throw error. Ambiguity error. Right? This happens in inheritance. So how do we overcome this? I hope the problem is clear. Why ambiguity is happening in inheritance? In multiple inheritance, this kind of scenario can appear where both the parent classes A and B have a same function with same name. But when I am accessing class using the object of class C, when I am trying to access that function, it is confused which function to call. Right? So in that case, what we have to do? So this is about the ambiguity in inheritance. How do we solve it? How can we overcome it? Let's see how we can do it. Solution to ambiguity. What is the solution here? Same thing. See, this we have already studied. You have to give object dot class name. You have to use scope resolution operator function like this. When you specify it like this, what happens? The class A, its corresponding this function will be executed. Okay, to avoid ambiguity, you have to clearly specify which parent class function do you want to execute. For that, the syntax object dot A, we have already seen this object dot A scope resolution operator and the function name. This way, if you give, it will execute class A's function. If you give the second statement, it will execute class B's function. Right? This way we can overcome the ambiguity. I think we discussed this already. Let me take you back to that particular this overriding. Right? This is what we have studied. If you want to avoid overriding of the function, see, this is what Same thing in function overriding also we have seen this, right? In parent class I have a function print. In child class, which is inherited from parent class, also is having print. So this is overriding. This is overriding. It's very clear. Why? Same function name exists in both parent and child. Now when I create object, child class object, and give print, it will by default print the child class only. It will by default execute this will execute the child class function. If I want to execute parent class, see same thing you have to do. You have to give object, then dot class name, scope resolution operator, the function name. If you do this way, directly it will go and access this function, right? But unknowingly we may make mistake. That's why some ambiguity is happening. When you give it like this, compiler is confused. So we should be very clearly specify which function do you want to execute in the inheritance concept, whether you want class A or class B, right? So this is about ambiguity in inheritance.